I didn't really know what to cut, so I cut a Lingering Souls, but I moved it to the sideboard over to Grim Lavamancer because there's a lot of matches I actually felt like I wanted the Lingering Souls in. And the Lingering Souls plus the creatures for the Unearth and stuff like that are some of the card advantage engines in this deck that made me feel like it could be, you know, uh, makes it seem like it's more powerful than what it looks. Like, all these little synergies seem pretty awesome to me. And I'm a huge fan of Jerry. He's never been anything but nice to me. Seems like an exceptional player. Well, he is an exceptional player. Seems like poor wording. So, figure I'll try anything he likes. In terms of magic, at least. I do not watch anime. Well, this hand could just do nothing ever. Well, it seems like a perfect one to keep, right? Any fetch land, though, and we're pretty good to go. Ooh, could be a hard match. Definitely didn't want to draw second Lightning Bolt versus Eldrazi. Get our white and red. I think there's a reasonable chance that they play Fault Not next turn. But I'm still going to get the Batterskull, just hoping that they don't. That sucks. Really? I think there's very little chance they had those in their opening hand. And even less of a chance that we can win the game now. Interesting that they even attacked. Wow. Curiouser and curiouser, I think. Because I'm just not blocking. Walking Ballista. Card's interesting. So what can we do here? We can kill this Deal 2 damage to this, discard one of these. Deal the other 3 damage, discard that. We can just attack with everything. I think I like just attacking with everything. Hmm. Well, I have to kill this now, don't I? They can deal 1 damage to the elemental. The minute I thought not seer is kind of bad for us. Hmm. I guess we can start with this. Hmm. Not good for us. No. Let's see if we can get out of this turn alive. I didn't think there was any reason to play Darkness here, since they already have the Blast Zone. Hey George, playing the deck you asked for. Well, this is game 1, so it's hard to tell. Hmm. Well, that makes things a lot simpler, right? Though we had to kill just by equipping Batterskull anyway. Alright. This card might be playable here. Probably don't want you. Probably don't want you. Probably don't want them. So I think I want to get rid of some number of 1-drops because of us only having 3 ways to kill a chalice. Kinda interesting. I assume lightning bolt's the worst. Like fatal push plus a fetch land still kills anything but reality smasher. Maybe it's just some of the fetch lands or some of the. You really do anything? Probably not. I put a 4th season in. We did the 4th season. I don't know if I cut the right card, but we did put a 4th season in. Ended up cutting a Lingering Souls. They mulliganed to 5 that game, by the way. And we're very competitive. See if we can pull a Chalice out of their hand. Torpor Orb and Chalice. Well, we'll take the Torpor Orb. I don't own Chalices, but I think I own the rest. Probably. Oh, this deck. Yeah, I don't own any of the seasoned Pyromancers or anything. Awesome, they drew a Chalice. How lovely. Thanks, Moto. This is what they call your classic Moto bug. Yeah, I missed my land drop. That's fun. Well, that's a problem. We could answer the Reality Smasher, but luckily they got mana screwed and we can't answer anything now. It's not good either. Looking to sideboard, figure out how we're going to sideboard for game 3. Maybe we'll just bring these in because they can block. How does buying this back work? Asked and answered, it doesn't. Nothing. Actually, can't beat these reality smashers, can I? Awesome. They get a 1-1 like this, they drop to 15. We have 15 points of damage in our hand, but I don't think we get that many turns. I don't think there's any real reason to use this card, but might as well see what their new card is. Yeah, so they finally hit their land, and they can finally play Viscarn. We can kill Viscarn fairly easy. Whether they tick up or not, we can still kill it fairly easy. Hmm. Did it not show me what they got? Oh, they got Mystic Forge. Yeah, well, we don't care about Mystic Forge, do we? So we can lightning bolt them. Could just kill this too. Yeah, I like just killing this. This could potentially put them at 4. So we know 2 of the cards in their hand did nothing. The odds of the Mystic Forge doing anything matters. So like Fault Not Seer is the only draw they have that I think matters. And since they have a Torpor Orb, it actually doesn't matter either. So I guess Chalice matters? No, I don't have enough mana for Chalice, do they? Actually, just don't know what they can play right now. Something to stop Splashback, I guess. Grafdigger's Cage, maybe? Alright, well, they weren't pretty. Oh gosh. A different opponent? Different opponent. Alright, I like this hand. We have no threat, but we have a lot of answers. Don't like seeing that. That means we're likely versus Dredge, and Dredge will be a problem. Because we have no graveyard stuff whatsoever. I mean, we have Ashioks, but I don't think Ashioks excel here. I think they get onto the board way too easily, even through an Ashiok. I don't want to put any of that in their graveyard, so. And a Blood Gas, that sucks for us. Guess I have to get at least a white with this one. Well, they can flags in their graveyard, so that's not good. They can kill Stoneforge. Now they have double blood gas as well. Yeah, this just doesn't feel like something we can win to me. At least game one, game two seems pretty bad too. I think a lot of things have to go right for us to win a match like this. Really needed to land that turn. Not sure they can put any card on top I care about. We got last match. Oh, they hit two, that sucks. But as long as they don't hit the other flag, I'm pretty fine, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure I can win one way or the other, but wish we could get anything to fire around here. Well, we hit the land. Kappa. Certainly too slow at this point. Sometimes, not all the time. And I would argue that neither of those are around me. If I have to drive an hour to get to your store, you're not really around me. He is closer to Lexington, but you also don't see me going to Lexington. Ever. For any reason whatsoever. I'm not sure how I can win from here. Because, like, for me to win from here requires them not to hit a conflag or a creeping chill for like a million years. You probably see more. You probably see Rob more than I do, and Rob lives 3 minutes from me. I assume at this point we should just concede. I don't hate it. Just feels like an exceptionally good game one match and probably a good match overall. It's probably not where I want to be one way or the other. Also, probably shouldn't have been attacking with this for 35 turns, but I'm dead on board, by the way. Even if I block the biggest two, I take 6 next turn. I don't know, like I said, this is our second match of the deck. It seems decent, but everything seems decent, so. It's like hard to make a judgment call when just everything seems decent. My discard spells have to be bad, right? Like, are you guys better than discard spells? Do they honest have to be bad? I guess Fulminator Mages could do something. Don't think they can do enough, but stop that, Norton. Well, we hit our sideboard card, so I guess we're keeping. Yeah, I know they have loam, but this is a blood crypt into a Godless Shrine or something. Maybe I'm supposed to just leave the discard. Because getting a Karfik reunion out of their hands is so important. Well, if I'd known they had that type of hand, I would have just cast the Stoneforge. going to play this, and then they're going to discard these two. We're desperately going to need to hit a land. Guess I want to get another red then. That's also white. I guess putting cards in my graveyard's fine. Nah. We both can flags. I don't want to put things in my graveyard right now. Primarily because I'm concerned that if I do, I could hit our item from this. Or artifact. I don't know why I said item. Been playing a different game for a while. But like I said, I feel like Ashiok's not a good enough card versus them. Like they still just get on the board way too easy. I got pretty fortunate that they only got an Archamoeba. We've surprisingly only got 2 or 3 very important cards total in those 25. Alright, player discards a card. Nope. Nope. Turn target creature card from my graveyard. Kill this. One Blood Crypt, 1 Stomping Ground, 2 Stomping Grounds, 2 Blood Crypt. So they probably only have a mountain left in their deck whatsoever. So there's a significant chance that if I play this, that they can't ever cast Life from the Loam again, even if they hit one. I have something I can hit. They don't want me to see their hand. Interesting. They also had Copperline Gorges, by the way. Forgot about that. Oh, I'm sure I sideboarded very poorly. Let's see if we can think of a better way to sideboard. can't. I don't think these are particularly good, but maybe getting a Carver reunion is that important. I don't think these are very good either. Eh. Feel like lightning struck that game. Don't know if it'll strike twice. Sounds probably not good enough. This sounds worse. Okay, I'll keep this one. Probably never have enough time to cast two of these, right? That's a bit unfortunate. Oh, did they hit it? Stop drawing this as soon as I discard it. Lame. That's game. That's very disappointing. This happened twice since we started this league. That we used our discard spell and then that's our draw step. Used to be an old Moto bug that I don't think they actually fixed. The hell is that? That makes me block, right? Oh, it doesn't make me block. The card's kind of neat. Not necessarily sure I even think it's good versus me, but it's kind of neat. I think the front half of that would have been a lot better. Couldn't play the front half of it though because of Aftermath. Card's kind of cool. So they have this thing in their hand, which means I can't even block a prize amalgam. Forgotten Cave. That has haste now. Hmm. A lot of cards they can get that just makes me concede on the spot. Anything that kills the batter skull or the gem or a conflagrate or germ or just a conflagrate to the graveyard all makes me concede. That does not feel like a good match. Oh crap! Did I mislook at something? Hey, we won a dice row, and we get to keep our hand. Oh no, I like Ashiok. I just don't think it excels in that particular match. Mm. Oh, what do you do when you don't know enough about a deck to figure out what card you should take? Definitely not taking the Tribe Scout, so it's got to be Ancient Stirrings or Eldamiri's Call. Got a feeling it's the Stirrings because it could shut their land out. But if they hit their land, then the call is just better. I'm gonna take the Stirrings. I don't know what's correct. I have no idea which was correct. I want to take this one here. Looks like it has to be wrong though. That's a new one. So we know 3 of the cards in their hand. Okay. Let's start with you. Yes, we take the prime time. I streamed Jund twice in the past 2 weeks as well, Mark. Know you're a big Jund aficionado. I don't know if that was worth it. Might have been better just to get the call or the explosives before it was too late. Yeah, Jund's why I want Rens. I think it's the deck I'm going to practice for the Volcanic Island for. Or practice to play the Volcanic Island event. That's what I'm feeling anyway. This takes 5, right? Yeah, takes 5. Mythic. Not. Mythic. 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 This should be a mythic. I'll keep calling it a mythic. Opponent must have a tough decision. Ooh, okay. Well, we get to take the call out of their hand now. Actually, they can pay for it if we take the call. Ooh, we got this too? There's some percentage chance that he used a pact, but I doubt it. I think there's a better chance they just discarded the pact. So we know they have a land, a call, and a pact. That's the one we thought they would discard. Go ahead and take the Eldamary's Call now. It's the only card we can take. They have a forest, and we have a 3-turn clock. All they have to do is draw a Summoner's Pact or a Titan, though, and we're in trouble. That's the Summoner's Pact. So next turn they have a Titan. Oh wow, this is kind of interesting. So if I Inquisition and they pack in response, they can't play the thing next turn. Or we can just attack them for 4, 5, 6, 7, put them at 5. Then they have a Titan in play. It's just better to do this. They have to pay for that this turn. Which means any Lightning Bolt, any Call Against Command should be good enough to win. Any Helix. But they could always draw like a Tribe Scout or something to block this attack, so. You could also draw Falsies. That'd be useful. Alright, so now even Liliana's good. That one's not so good. That one's actually really bad. That one's really, really bad. We don't have a Feast of Famine in our deck, so we can't make our stuff unblockable. All we have is the blue-white. If I equip this and attack, they go to 8. And as long as they don't draw a Titan, we get at least a free attack on the following turn. If I attack the or if I equip the Stoneforge Mystic, they go to 6, but we don't have an attack into the Titan at that point. And they're very likely to get a thing that makes a plant token, colony something, colony garden maybe? So there's a good chance that the Seasoned Pyromancer itself does nothing next turn. Yeah. Oh wow, they put themselves in lightning bolt range. So we have, what, 5 just wins then? Swords cost 3 to equip, right? I don't think they'll get Fountain. They actually need lands right now. I think they're going to get a plant. And set themselves up for the following turn. My best play is just play Seasoned Pyromancer and hope. Have a Dreadbore in my deck, right? Let's think about what we have. Guess I could have got a fountain and played 2 fountains and went to 7. They don't have the plant tokens in. I'm not sure. So we definitely want these, right? Mm, this kills. What's it called? Amulet? Yeah. Might be too slow. That flies. I don't think you excel here. I don't think Liliana's do. I just want to dump 3 drops in general at this point. Huh. I think I like the sows more on the play than the draw. Liliana can potentially mess with their lands in a meaningful manner, but again, 3 mana on the draw doesn't feel good enough. Having all these pushes and boats for the Tribe Elders and the Azusa seem relevant, but I don't actually know. Again, not played versus Titan very much, and this is the first time playing Mardu ever, so. Wait. Oh. I thought I bugged up, but it's them that haven't submitted yet. I'd like to learn how to play Titan sometime. I saw Jonathan Rossum streaming it today, and it just seemed over my head. No discard spell, but we do have a removal spell into a mage. Is that enough? Time will tell. Growth Chamber. I don't think I considered Little Karn when I sideboarded at all. Ooh, that one's brutal. Bella Summer's great. Very good card. Well, hopefully they don't have two. So that should do it on their turn, so it at least uses their mana. That sucks. Ooh, that's kind of decent. Do I need to do it this turn? Nah. Okay. That does some things. That ramps them pretty well. I have better things to do with my mana this turn. Alright, so here's something to think about. So we know they have to pay 4 mana for that, so they can't really do anything on their following turn anyway. I think I can pass here. We can't kill them regardless. I think I probably shouldn't even have cast a Fulminator Mage. There's a good chance that was a mistake. Oof. we have a Dreadbore now too. I'm gonna make a hard decision next turn. Decision is going to be whether we Dreadbore and play into Pact of Negation, or whether we send in the Dreadbore and Alchemist just for sure death, the Inquisition of Kozilek to try to get the Pact of Negation, then Dreadbore. Not 100% sure which was better. Well, we no longer have a hard decision. Hey, thank you so much, Echo 5 Bravo 0. Big time host, I appreciate it. Yeah, discard spell would be kind of nice, I guess. Well, that is beautiful. So we're going to start with the Dreadbore. Because if they have a Pact, I would rather have this in play. Ooh, Obstinate Bailoff. I did not expect that. Should have attacked first. That's on me. Pretty sure I'm attacking anyway. They block, they block. I don't care. I really didn't think they'd bring in Bailoff versus me. But I missed 2 points of damage that turn. I guess it's actually better this way because now I have a Stoneforge Mystic to block with. And that's relevant. This game seems to be slipping away. Actually, slipping away is poor phrasing because I don't think I ever felt ahead. Or if I should just block with a germ. One blue, one black. Looking at engineered explosives, it looks like. Probably just gonna take this up again. They have another. They have another. Like I'm low key going for the Liliana ultimate here, but JK, no Liliana ultimate this turn. Their Fulminator Mage wins from here, right? No, they're going to get another green. They're going to bounce this. JK, I'm an idiot. I think I fooled around too long and lost this game. Not really sure where I could have won it at. I'm surprised they didn't copy that. That's not very useful, is it? Yeah. So apparently I need a way to close the game quicker. Liliana's didn't really do too much. Those two Veils were pretty brutal. This hand doesn't look like it does anything. Alright, this hand looks a lot better. I feel like I need them all. What do I want to get? Something with red. 100% sure something with red. Red and white, probably. I have 3 mana? Those 3 mana get them. Obviously, they can play a 4th. Hmm. Guess I should boat the Azusa. I lose a point of damage over to Colligan's command, but it can't be Veld. This is the better play. So they can Titan here, but I don't know what else they can do. Hornet Queen takes 7, and we have a Colligan's command. We can attack through a Titan. Obstinate Baloth blocking the Germ. Put them at 10, taking 9. Well, 9 if you include the Lightning Bolt. Engineered explosives on 0 still dies if you include the Lightning Bolt. Hey, Nizmoney, what's up? Hello to you. Currently in round 3, game 3. Oh, that's a Titan. So they can get a couple of plant tokens now. What the hell is this? Oh, gain 2 life. Okay. Oh, they don't have anything else? Awesome. I guess that's game then. So target player discards a card, deal 2 damage to any target. Wait, it says artifact. I'm choosing me to discard because I don't want to give them a chance to play an obstinate Bailoff. They go to 8. And then we have... Or sorry, they go to 6 and we have a 6-point attack. Because they block the big one and take these. It was a pretty close one. A lot closer than it looked. Like game 2, I thought we were running away from it, and then we lost, and game 3 just seemed exceptionally close. Anyway, 2-1. I think we have to mulligan. It's way too land heavy. Alright, I'll keep this. Gonna dump one of our boats. I don't know what our opponent's playing. Guess I'm gonna be a little precautious with our life while we look. We're gonna take the rabble. Guess we never have to take the rabble. We can just never tap below a lightning bolt. Except for this one turn where they can draw like a Simian Spirit Guide right now. Definitely taking the Seasoned Pyromancer now. The argument that we should have took the Seasoned Pyromancer of the first one. Guess I'd rather get all 3 colors of my land online, so I'm going to go with the Sacred Foundry this time. And hopefully we're going to hit another land. Fortunately for us, even if they play a Blood Moon, we get our Seasoned Pyromancers online. But if he's flashing back to Pyromancer before we even get to play a Pyromancer, that's not good for us. pretty easy block here. Can't think of anything they have that does 2 damage, so. You can't give subs to banned accounts? I think that makes sense. Why would you be able to give subs to a banned account? It should be, but maybe they feel guilty. They're like, if you're going to take my money, I kind of want to cycle this, but I guess I'll wait. The drawing planes would be a dagger, wouldn't it? Yeah, pretty safe to cycle that now. Hmm. Probably should have got a sword. Alright, I guess I passed one more turn. Hope they brick on an answer one more turn. They're attacking with a maul, that means they drew an answer to the batter skull. Which is a stone slap in the face. Or they didn't. And I'm beyond confused then. Whoops. We're going to get rid of the 1/1 here. I've never had to deal with anything like that, Murph. I don't know. Because, I'm not a sexist, racist, troll. Kappa. Ooh, that Chandra's pretty. I definitely didn't fetch well this game. Ginger's talking about him being banned. Oh, I guess I should go ahead and sack this now. Our lovely Ginger has had a lot of his accounts banned. Well, at some point we'll draw a K command. Or a lightning bolt. Or they'll not be able to cast one of their cards for some reason. Or we'll get to Ultimate Liliana. And let them have Ensnaring Bridge or the rest. That's a good one. So we have 5 just wins in our deck, plus the Liliana's on a timer here. So they have 2 cards to deal with Liliana. That doesn't do anything. I guess it does. I should press F6. Oh, they can't even cast it because they're Chalice. Never mind. I forgot Lightning Bolt doesn't actually win. It's just call against command. JK. This chalice has different art on it and it confused me for a second. I was thinking it was ever flowing chalice. So that's my bad. Alright, well that's my piles. You have to take the bridge or you're dead this turn. They did. They did. Alright, so what do we want here? Guess we want some minor chalice slash blood moon protection. Guess we want these because calling them on goblins isn't irrelevant. Probably don't care enough for the brutalities. Yeah, they were dead. They probably just knew it. Guess I'm gonna cut. Blood Moon Man, a stack of. Subterfuge, man. Subterfuge. I used to carry an energy token with me even if I was playing decks that couldn't produce energy. I'd always set it out at the beginning of every match just because I got two special ones from Card Kingdom and they matched Anarefs and I wanted to be like Anaref. I don't know what I want to cut here. I think I just want to cut some number of one drops. I'll be active in getting my swamp out of my deck. I don't care a lot about the plains. Key. I think this hand's relatively weak. I don't care about anything in their hand. So I'm going to go ahead and give them something to kill. I made a misplay here. I should have played the Blood Crypt. Definitely won't cause Fault Seize. So I'm going to take 2 damage here that I didn't want. Opponent did mulligan. Like, they mulliganed. Yeah, probably. But like I said, they did mulligan some. A bunch of removal spells, too. Karn. So I guess we're going to start killing my lands? I gambled a little bit there. I was hoping I'd hit a land, but I think hitting a land was fine anyway. I went ahead and played the Sacred Foundry too, because I don't really care if they kill up the liquid metal coating, because I can kill the Karn. So like they get to kill 1 land, and then I don't really care. Could also held it. Holding it was probably better. Yeah, well there's our 3-1. That's cool. Mengu's a very strong player. Plays a lot of formats very solidly. Menguchi. I don't know why I said Mengu. And posts the best food pictures on Twitch on top of that. Lost this dice row. And you wonder why you're banned. Alright, we'll throw this away. We'll keep this. And then we will consider strongly on what we're discarding. Into Dark, I really like having a removal spell, an Arcanist. And Liliana. Mm. Keeping Default Seas because of the flashback of the Dread Horde Arcanist. But that could be far from even remotely correct. Also thought about getting rid of Liliana here. Could be a mirror, could be Jund. Looks like it's Jund, probably. So hopefully they don't have the 1-2-3. Hopefully we're not getting slapped by Liliana here. That'll be incredibly hard to get around if we are. And since there's no instant in our graveyard, we were not able to lightning bolt that. Yeah, that's... Oh, wow. That's game. We don't have anything that can come back from here. If they have stone nothing, we can draw like a fatal push next turn and kill both of their things and be at 5, but like that's a hoop we're unlikely to be able to jump through. Well, that's all we have. It would have been lovely if they hadn't drawn that last one. Draw basic swamp or another fatal push. That is neither of those things. But we do have a chump blocker, so we're not dead yet, and we get a redraw at it. We can't let them untap. So we'll go ahead and use this now. Because they could just pass and then like draw a force and have 3 activations. I did bow to ooze in step. Oh, you're talking about their instep. Sure, you're right. We came really close to getting what we needed. Fortunately for us, it didn't affect anything. But you're right. Yeah. This has to be good here. Alright, hopefully we won't mulligan this time. No discard spells. I'll still keep it. You like mages? A lot of the Jund decks now are down to like a one-man land. And there's Wrens in the format. Wren really turns me off mages. Well. So I'll take this one. I used to bring mages in all of these matches. It's just Wren's such a game changer, I think. Hey Zed, thank you so much for the host, bub. I appreciate it. Really? That's interesting. I need to watch his video. I've not watched it yet. Hey, Walmart greeter, thank you so much for the follow. Highly appreciate it. Sorry that I'm not cool. Don't have any sweet alerts or anything like Zed. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Red Rover, give us a land. That's not a land. I watched game 1 of the first match, but I had such a headache I had to turn it off. I linked it to Anaraf though because it's definitely something I want to study. Value. Promise that wasn't a soundboard. That's just me being wild. So please no spoilers. So we still know of these 3 cards. Awesome. It's really cool, actually. Like, I'm not saying awesome as in a negative thing. I think that's I legitimately think that's awesome. Love that card. Pop. Pop goes the Helix or Plague Engineer. That seems very much like a spoiler. How rude. I need to see what kind of QPs I'm at. I don't know if I get to play this month or not. I don't think I do. I don't think I played enough. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Kind of just want to call against command this and make them discard. But like making them discard a push, a fatal push, or an assassin's trophy doesn't seem worthwhile. I also don't have 2 cards in my hand I want to discard. That's a big problem. I'm gonna do this. Do you play every single month? He might play every single month. Also, he plays a lot of Arena, I think. But obviously, I don't know. I don't really care about making him discard any of his things, so I'm going to finally play this. I want to keep the Fatal Push. Hmm. Get another white just in case. Let's start getting this stuff out of the graveyard before he draws a news. Right, but I mean, he could have played all three of the other events while they had that. Sucks to be me. I mean, he's got a job as well, right? Oh, I had no idea. But either way, sure. And streaming. He definitely streams quite a bit. So if they take this, we double lightning bolt. Some of the junglers play Weather the Storm. I'm wondering if there's any chance that they'd sideboard that in. It's a pretty darn good one. I'm trying to avoid playing it because we know about the Assassin's Trophy. And the reason I've not just slammed a Batter Skull is because we're lacking a lot of mana and they have an Ancient Grudge. So, two of the three cards so far. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm just trying to grind here. They have 2 cards in their hand. A Grudge and an Unknown. They've not drawn anything this game. Have you noticed they've not drawn a creature? Other than Plague Engineer? Or if I can sideboard out my artifacts. Not playing the Lightning Bolts here because I don't know if they played a Storm Lifelink card. I'm going to assume they don't, but there's no reason to play into it if we don't have to. Like, we'll get another... I mean, our Lightning Bolts are instant, so... I really kind of want to sideboard this entire package out. If I'm never going to play them, why do I want them? I just don't have enough cards to bring in, do I? This Plague Engineers do something. They killed Dark Confidant if they're on that version. That's really about it, though, right? Taking out the Stoneforge Mystic's just insane. Between discard and everything, it just feels like they're not going to do much very often. That's why I'm worried about Dark Confidant Plague Engineers and not as good as Collective Brutality. Collective Brutality can kill a turn 2 Scavenging Ooze as well, I guess. Or one that's cast weirdly in the mid game. This could be me just trapping myself. Maybe I'm supposed to just bring in Ashiok. Well, we mulligan the game 1 as well, so... Alright, we keep. Guess this is our worst card then. So we mulligan game 1 and they had turn 1 discard. No turn 1 discard this game at least. Multiple Ashioks. There's no reason to take one if they have multiple. It really messes my Lingering Souls plan up. Good on them for being smarter than me. They hit their land too. Um, doesn't much matter what I get. They have the Assassin's Trophy to kind of screw us. I guess we'll go ahead and get the Godless Shrine. Hmm. So we need to see what we got rid of. Oh, the Ren. No, the Ren's so good. Hey, Burger, what's up? Long time. This is my best way to kill their planeswalkers next turn. Theoretically, if they miss on removal, I can kill both. And I could kill a Tireless Tracker as well. Alright, big time need them to have missed here. If they didn't miss here, we probably lose. I was wrong, we actually can't kill both, we can only kill this. Taking the time to shock now, I'm assuming that means they hit something. Or just wanting another clue. Either way, we're really far behind. They have another Tireless Tracker and an Ashiok in their hand, plus 2 unknown. I don't really know how we come back and win this game. I think we're just too far behind. Being on the draw and mulliganing both games 1 and 3 was really hard. Hey, Isak, thank you so much for the follow as well. But we're just getting ground out massively now. That doesn't really do anything. So let's start with this. Am I lagged out or something? It's not letting me play my card. Must be lagging now too. Weird. And an Obstinate Bailoff. Too much. we supposed to bring our Rens in versus them? Or our Ashioks versus them? I didn't bring Ashiok in. I don't know how we were going to beat the table. I certainly don't know how we're going to beat what's here. Hey Tuffy, what's up? You got here just enough time to watch me lose miserably. Oh no, Anarin? I'm on 0%, I believe. If I'm not on 0%, I certainly don't know what my chances are. We'll take one more draw step, though, before we concede. I don't think this does a whole lot. As we knew the last card was an Ashiok from earlier. GG, opponent. Yeah, well, John Directus. Where's the deck at? The deck felt cool. I liked it. I certainly didn't play it very well. The season Pyromancers were absolutely awesome. Can't say enough good things about them. This card was actually really good. When I looked at the deck list, I just assumed it was going to not be good, but it turned out being good in multiple different occasions. Didn't know this was a Magic card either before I saw this deck list, because I've definitely not memorized Modern Horizons yet. Probably should, but I haven't. Anyway, gonna thank Zed and thank Echo for the hosts. We're gonna hop offline, but we're gonna find somebody to host. Whoever I follow that has the least amount of viewers is who I'm gonna host. It looks like we're gonna host Aaron Barrich. Keep in mind that if you did enjoy the stream whatsoever, there's a link below to my YouTube where I post all my past broadcasts, or most of my past broadcasts, and we stream every single day. This was day 802 in a row without missing. We mostly play Magic. We generally play a different deck every day, so like if you're looking for a tight, excellent play, you probably should be watching somebody like Corey Bottomeister or like Zed or Z Magic or like Ben Stark or Martin Juicer, Andrea Mangucci or Canister, blah blah blah. But we just like to have a good time here, try a lot of different decks, have a lot of different fun. But anyway, take care everybody, and as always, I'll be back tomorrow.